Welcome to our Microsoft Word Office lesson, part number 3. My name is Musonda William Bright, and in this lesson we're going to look at the keyboard in relation to using it in Microsoft Word. So in relation to formatting, typing, or navigation, or selecting. Now, we're going to look at a few keys. We'll look at the use of the shift keys, the use of the control keys, the use of the horizontal arrow keys, the use of the vertical arrow keys, the use of the home key, the use of the end key, the use of the backspace, and also the use of the delete keys. So to begin with, we'll start with the horizontal arrow keys. So the horizontal arrow keys, these are keys that are involved in the movement of the cursor in the horizontal motion or direction, that is moving the cursor to the left or to the right. Now, the arrow key on the keyboard will move your cursor one step to your left, and the right key will move the cursor one step to your right. Okay, so basically that is how the movement takes place here. So I have with me a keyboard here. Now the keyboard is basically, this is a basic a typical desktop keyboard for a computer. So this is just a glimpse of how a keyboard looks like. I'm sure you are familiar with the keyboard. Now we'll look at not all the keys but a few of them, which are very much involved in working with Microsoft Office. Okay, so having said that, we're going to use this text here. This is the text we're going to be using for our demonstrations on how the keys are to be used. So now we said the horizontal arrow keys will move from left to right. So if my cursor, let me put my cursor here, and I press the horizontal left arrow key, it is going to move one step to the left. So each time I press, it takes one step going to the left. And if I use the right key, it will go one step to the right. So that is basically the function of the arrow keys without any involvement of the other keys. Now, the next move is to look at now adding the shift key while moving the left or the right arrow. What this will do is that it will select the move, it will select the text as we move. So let's assume I have my cursor here and I press the shift key and then I move. So what does it will be selecting one word or one letter at a time as I move. So this time I've pressed the shift and I'm moving the left button. If I want to use the right button, let me put the cursor here, then I'll press the shift button, then I'll move to the right. So it will be selecting word by word or character by character going to the right. So that is basically what the arrow key when combined with the shift key will do. Now, if we hold down the control key while moving the arrow key either to the left or right, what will happen is that the cursor will move word by word. So I'll put my cursor, let's say I'll put my cursor here, and then I go to the control key, and then I press the left key. So you see, it's going word by word, word by word. So that is what it will do. If I went to the right, it will be going to the right side, but word by word. Now, if I combine the shift key and the arrow key and then move either to the left or to the right, what will happen is that the text or the word will be highlighted as we are moving. So let me use the shift and the control. I press them together and I have my cursor here. Then I'll go first to the left. So this is what will happen. So each time I press, a word will be selected. Okay. The same also will happen if I went to the right. I shift and control, and then I go towards the right. The words will be selected going to the right side. Okay. Now, that is, I think, or about the arrow keys, which is the horizontal keys in relation with the shift or the control key. Now let's look at the arrow keys which are in a vertical type of movement. So the vertical is now talking about the up down movement of the cursor. So now if I have my cursor and I move up, what will happen is that it will be moving one line up, okay, and if I move down, it will be moving one line down. Now if I combine it with the shift button while moving the arrows up or down, what will happen is that it will select the text as I move. So let me start by going down. Okay, so I'm going down and it's selecting the text as I go down. If I do the same, I put my cursor here, I press the shift button and then I go up, it will be selecting text from where the cursor is going up. Okay, so that is the combination of the shift. But if I use the control key, so the control, if I hold the control and then I move the cursor either up or down, what happens is that it will be selecting the paragraphs this time, not the text but the paragraph. So the control, so it is going to be skipping to paragraphs. So it's, let me start with the video there. I press it one step, it goes to the next paragraph. I press it, it goes to the second paragraph until the paragraphs are finished. And if I do a combination of the shift and the control and I move the cursor up or down, it will be selecting the paragraph. So that paragraph has been selected. This one also has been selected. This one has been selected. This one has been selected. The same also will happen if I press the down arrow. So I'll have a combination of control and shift. Then I'll go down. Okay, this paragraph selected. The second one, third one, until we reach the last one. So that is how the shift key works, or the shift and the control key works with the arrow keys. Now the next key we'll look at is the home key. So the home key will take you to the beginning of the current line. So if I put my cursor here, if I press the left, the home key, it will move my cursor from here to the beginning of this line. So it will be somewhere here. So let's try it. So I have my cursor here and I press the home key. Okay, we have seen the cursor is now here. Let's try it once more. I have my cursor maybe here and I press the home key, then it goes to this part here. That is about the home key. Now the combination of the home key with the shift button, what we'll do is it will select the text from where the cursor is blinking to the beginning of the line. So if my cursor is here and I press the shift and home key, what we'll do is it is going to select from where the cursor was blinking here to where the line begins. Okay, if I press the control key when the home key is pressed, what we'll do is that the cursor will move from the beginning to the beginning of the document. So if my cursor was here and I press the control and home, what we'll do, it will move to the beginning of the text there. So initially it was here, I pressed control home, then it moves to the beginning of the text. Right now it is there. But again, if I combine the shift and the control button, what happens, it is going to select from where the cursor is to the beginning of the document. So let's assume my cursor was here, then I did this combination of the control and the shift key and I pressed the home button. It is going to select from where the cursor was to where the text or the document begins from. So that is it about the end key. The next one is the home key. The next one is the end key. The end key basically is the opposite of the home key. It's just going to do what the opposite of what the home key was doing. So which means if my cursor is here and I press the end key, it will take me to, let's try it. It will take me to the end of the line. Okay, let's try it here. So it will take me to the end of the line. My end key is here. So it has taken me there. Let's try it here again. It's taking me here, the end of the line. And if I use the shift key, and I press the end button, what happens is that it will select the cursor from where the cursor is blinking to the end of the line. So if I have my cursor here, and I press the shift and end, so it's selecting from here where it was blinking to where the line is ending. If I select the shift button with this key, it will do that. If I now use the control key, what happens is that it will move to the end of the document. That is what the control key will do. Now, that is basically about the end key. The other keys that we have the backspace and the delete space, the backspace key and the delete button. So both of these keys are used for deleting. They are used for erasing documents, but they differ in how they do that work. So the backspace will erase the text backwards, which means if I press backspace when my cursor is here, what we'll do is that it will be deleting everything going this side. Well, if I press the delete when my cursor was here, it will delete everything that is this side. So it will begin to delete words and to be pulling them from there until they come to a finish. So that is basically what we can talk about on the keyboard. We'll learn the rest as the lessons unfold, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this lesson was very informative, and see you next time.